Father, we acknowledge your presence here with us. We want to thank you for this special day that you've given to celebrate the marriage of Andrew and Brittany. We thank you for bringing them together, and we ask that every part of this ceremony today would bring honor and glory to you. We ask for your blessing on Andrew and Brittany. We invite your Spirit to begin the process of making them one as they make commitments to each other before you, their friends, and their families.
In the relatively short amount of time that I've known Brittany, she has truly left a more profound impression on my life than anyone I've ever met. On more than one occasion, she has confessed to me that she's caught herself praying for the fictional characters of This Is Us or 13 Reasons Why or whatever show that we're watching at the time. It's just who she is. My absolute favorite quality about Brittany is that she has the ability to see every single person through the lens of a loving mother towards their children. She sees people for who they really are, not who they're pretending to be or who other people say they are, or even who they've accepted themselves to be. She sees people with God's eyes and helps them find their way back to themselves. These are two of the most relational people that I've ever met in my life. They have become an absolute pillar of community. The people in their lives quite literally started saying together is our favorite place to be, just because of the kind of community that they foster. May you not just grow old together, but may you grow new together each and every day of your lives, and I'm excited to watch. Cheers.
I just can't believe we're here, Britt. There's been a lot of time praying for you, Andrew, and just what your guys said about you. It's weird because I feel like I could say the same things about Brittany. I'm like, man, these are two people that have been perfectly put together. Britt doesn't need to know where she's going. It's all about who she's going with. Most recently, these guys hiked Mount Adams, and we were at a bridal shower, and someone at the shower was like, I don't even know where Mount Adams is. The people at the party were like, oh, I think it's here, and Britt leans over, she's like, I don't even know where Mount Adams is either, and we leave tomorrow. I was like, okay, it's totally Britt, it's all about who she's going with. Finally, this has been mentioned too, but Britt, you really have a gift to see the one in the room, and you have a gift to feel the vibe of a room and know just who needs the extra love and the extra attention and the extra long hug. Yeah, Andrew, you're so lucky. She is the most intuitive, loving, giving person. And since the day I met you, you have wanted this moment and you have been ready to be a wife and a mom for as long as I've known you, and it's here. And Andrew, you are so blessed. She is by your side. She's for you. She's always going to be for you. You have the best person in your corner. I just could not say it enough.
All throughout just our friendship, I've always been amazed at how social Andrew is, and not just outgoing, but he just wants to include everyone and bring everyone around him. And I've seen the same with Brittany, and I just think it's a wonderful example of them following the footsteps of Jesus in that sense. I'm not sure if Andrew's told you this, but when him and I were 14 years old, we attended a discipleship group, and we were encouraged to pray for our future spouse. And Andrew and I had many discussions and prayers, and you might not have known it, but he's been actively thinking about and praying for you for 12 years. It's not people combined that could be done by man. You guys are literally a match made in heaven. Just so thankful that you guys found each other and are be together. I'm so proud of both of you for the path that you've set out for yourselves. You've been very intentional with each other, with the direction you see. You've set goals and stuck to them. And I just like to encourage you guys to just build upon that path that you have, to just love each other, and such great things are in store for you guys. I love you both so much.
And it's just the love, and exactly kind of what Danny alluded to earlier, just the love that you have and that Andrew has for everyone here. It's just something that's really really inspiring and really it's something that I know that we all, even as groomsmen, we're talking about, look up to as very crucial characteristics that you two have, and something that we really value from both of you.
All of us who are here now, we're not just here to witness this ceremony. We're not just here to hear them speak their vows to one another, but we're here to hold them to their vows. And we're here to just find our place in their marriage.
Darling, you're with me, always around me. Only love, darling, I feel you under my body. Only love, no, give me shelter.
Brittany Elizabeth Spellman, I love you. I cannot believe that this day is already here. And I'm so thankful to have our friends and family here. I stand here in complete awe of the woman that I get to marry. You are such an amazing woman of God, and I'm honored that I get to do life with you. Brittany, your heart is as pure as gold. Your desire to bring people together is inspiring. Your adventurous spirit is contagious, and your competitive nature gives you such drive and motivation in so many areas of your life. You love people well and are such an advocate for others. I could go on and on about all the reasons that I want to marry you and why I consider myself lucky. But there's one reason that stands out above the rest. Your heart for Jesus is undeniable. And it's been apparent since the day that I met you. You constantly into deeper relationship with him, and your passion for intimacy with God is why I can't wait for life together with you. I promise to love and care for you always, just as Christ does for his church. I will continually put your needs above my own and speak encouragement over you. I promise to abide in Jesus and seek deeper relationship with him and to push you towards the same. I will pursue you throughout this marriage. I will take you on dates. I will climb mountains with you, literally, and I will seek out adventure regularly. I will do everything in my power to provide for our family, while also pushing us to trust in God with everything that we have. I promise to love our children well and to treat them as our Heavenly Father treats us. I give you every part of me and every single thing that I have. Today, in front of our friends and our family and God, I choose you, and I will choose you for the rest of my life.
Real quick, I want you to both peek over your shoulders at all the people that are here today. We're here with you today because we believe in you two and are committed to your marriage. We want you to win. We'll be in the front row cheering you on as you move through life together. Today is just the beginning. Because from this day forward, you'll begin laying a foundation. Our desire and prayer is that you build on a solid one. I want to remind you that love is an act of the will, not feelings. Love is sacrificial action, not just good intentions. Love is not dependent on performance, and it involves self-denial. Love sees the ugly, broken parts in our lives and says, I'm not going anywhere. The great theologian Sylvester Stallone, in his famous film Rocky, explained it this way in regard to his love for Adrian. I got gaps, and she got gaps, but together we got no gaps.
A few things about Brittany growing up. I mean, she had two older sisters, 10 and 13 maybe when she was born. They used to play Barbies all the time. You know, at some points I think Brittany was kind of the living Barbie. the older kids played with her and whatnot. And then, you know, later years, you might find Brittany kissing Ken. She's just been wonderful, and we love her to death. And now she's found Andrew. You know, it was kind of mentioned that 2 weeks ago, probably a number of people here at the table, you know, they climbed to the summit of Mount Adams. You know, that's a pretty extensive climb. And I'm thinking, 2 weeks before you get married, you're going on a climb? It's a perfect match for Brittany because they both love to have adventure. I would like to welcome Andrew to the family and love you guys to death. So, yeah. Kiddo.
Your husband and wife. Let me kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my privilege to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Andrew Henry.
We're flying up those ceilings when we're in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good song in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes above it, moving so phenomenally. You gon' like the way we rock it, so don't stop. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. And you're good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. We're flying up to flying, diddy, fly on. Flying up, no sea, fly on. Flying, diddy, fly on. We're flying, turn it on. Up to flying, diddy, fly on. Flying up, no sea, fly on. Flying, diddy, fly on. We're flying, turn it on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving, so keep dancing. So just dance, dance.
We can take the world.
Andrew Arthur Henry, my love, today's our day. There are so many reasons I want to marry you. When I sat down to write these vows, God gave me these qualities at the top of my gratitude list for you. You are patient beyond measure. I can't think of one time that I've seen you frazzled or undone. You bring a calmness and a peace to my soul that's unmatched. From when I'm getting completely lost, while you give me the most clear, concise directions, to when you are humbly leading me from behind when we climb a mountain. You are the most patient person. You are a leader that I would follow anywhere. You believe the best in people. You always err on the side of kindness, and you always hear me out, even when you know you are totally right. You are reliable and true to your word, and I can count on you to remind me about my daily to-dos, and I can count on you to be steady and present. I feel honored that I get to witness your leadership daily and come alongside that. Your desire to say yes is so attractive. You say yes to people, experiences, and most importantly, Jesus. This quality excites me and challenges me. I know that our life together is going to be full of good things. It's going to be full of saying yes to the Spirit, loving God, and loving people. Today, I promise to support you, challenge you, trust you, inspire you, and believe in you. I promise to be for you in all seasons of our life. I promise to abide in Jesus, pursue him wholeheartedly, be quick to listen to his voice, and be committed to his ways above my own. I promise to weep with you over the big things, and I can guarantee I'm going to cry over all the small things. I promise to meet you in and bring you into the joyful spaces of life. I promise to give you my whole heart, to not hold anything back, and to share it all with you. I promise to put your needs above my own and to sacrificially serve you for the rest of our lives. Today, in front of our family and our friends, in front of God, I choose you, and I will choose you for the rest of my life.
Fairy tales, sweeter than art. Oh, they can climb mountains high into the sky, but they can't take the world.